Hello. Alright, so today we're taking a bit of a break from the fishing stuff because I want to play Oblivion. But we are going to still use some of the same stuff. So I've set up, and we still have to do a little bit more of this, but effectively, if I head over to our game, I probably need to capture Sammy again. Just do a display capture. There we go. Let's do a bit of this, and how do I have a game audio capture, but not a game capture? I feel like that's a little bit silly of me. But I want to capture Oblivion. Game capture. Oblivion. Huzzah! Alright, I'll get it. So here's the plan, and we've got to add a few more buttons to this. So the idea is that I have this set up so as chat presses or inputs keys and stuff into the chat, it will just push buttons on my keyboard associated with that. So the theory is that you can make me use my mouse and sword at inopportune times. But we need to add a few more, because currently we've got left and right mouse buttons, F, which I'm guessing is going to be like pick up or activate, and then E. But I don't know what the controls. So we need to go into our keyboard settings and work out what people might want. So I'm guessing left control will be pretty good. caps lock for walk might be funny, making me walk midway too. So I'm going to do a little bit of that. And then we're going to also add all this stuff to a fake chat. So because chat is kind of non-existent, we're going to fake it. Oh god, that really goes pixelated and awful when I shrink it. Alright. So if we just copy these buttons. So let's, what we're going to do, left control. We want to add in all this stuff. So our button, no, not function. In this case, this will be the modifier. So we'll do left control, save, and then the trigger is going to be Twitch chat message, and the message will be left CTL. Actually, no, CTRL. Yeah, maybe just control. It's a little bit simpler. We don't need to be case sensitive, and we don't want to be case sensitive. And we save that. So this will be caps. And this one we might just name like run. Maybe we should make the other one sneak. Just because it's probably a little bit easier, and that's kind of what the thing does. So we can alter the name so that's a little bit more intuitive. Or we could add in multiple, so you could do, maybe that makes more sense, so that you could type either the keyboard or the actual function of the key. So sneak would work, left control would also work. And that way it's a bit easier. So we need modifier. Is caps lock in here? Yes, caps lock is considered a modifier. Save. Triggers. Chat message. So if we do that, caps, and we don't care if it's case sensitive. And we'll also trigger it off lock. Save. And we'll do edit triggers here, and we'll add in same deal, chat message, but we want it to be sneak. We'll leave M1, M2 because that will vary. It won't always be shield, it won't always be sword. It could be magic and other stuff too. So we'll leave M1 and M2 as is. Auto move on Q. That might be a good one. Let's just copy the button itself. Paste. It's going to be Q. Letter. Q. Save. Trigger. Q. And we'll also add in a second one for what should it is? Move, maybe. There. I might even move these buttons so that they're... Well, that way we can just capture this so that people can see the commands. We might even do like an exclamation mark commands thing set up. So E is our interact key. Oh, cast spell in this is not our usual, so we'll add that in as well. So therefore this will be letter C. And then triggers C or spell. And then we got shortcuts. So that could be good for changing weapons. So in this case we want number 1. Or, and then we don't actually need X run, we just want numbers. We can copy these. So it goes all the way to 8, which is that good. So 2. Three. And there probably is some merit to doing this prior to stream, but I kind of like showcasing how to do it in case anyone else is interested. And it's fairly simple, and some of this is a little bit mundane.
Yo, what's up? Good morning from the U.S. Let's get this bread. This looks fun AF.
Nice to meet you. Yes, so I'm just going through the setup, as I said before. Just in case anyone else wanted to do this, like I use Sammy, it's an easily downloadable program. It's really easy to learn and pick up. And at least for the VOD or new viewers, I'd like them to be able to like look at this and go like, hey, you know what? We can do this too. If they ever decide that they want to. Have you played Oblivion before? That's what we need. We need number 8 here. Save. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's our shortcuts. We don't really need to worry about weight or open journal or inventory. Map and quests, probably not that important. Is E bound to E is dismount, is F. F is sheath. Okay, so you could put away my weapon. Alright, and then cast, open card, shortcuts. Cool. Alright. So I think that's the bulk of our stuff.
Yeah, I just finished my remaster run a week ago, but might start a new one soon.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I think the last time I played Oblivion was like back. Like this was my first Elder Scrolls game. So I was a little older when I got my first computer. But yeah, I'm very interested. So we have all of our keys and all that stuff. Probably want some sort of command so that new people come in, understand what they're doing. So we can do commands. And this is just going to be a really simple send chat message. And we need some sort of message to explain what we're doing. So it'll be something along the lines of actually, let's just make a quick note on a notepad. Note. So, how was your day? Perfect. We got M1. And then 1 through 8, what we're doing. So now we can go into here, and I can just have this up on the side. M1.
Not bad so far. Probably gonna get a bagel and cream cheese and then a coffee in a bit. Need some caffeine in me life.
Oh, I'm jealous. I just had a coffee, but honestly, bagel and cream cheese sounds really, really good. I do love a cream cheese bagel. Particularly with like salmon and capers and stuff like that. Oh, so good. So M1, M2. What does Q do? Oh, gotta go back into controls. Gotta learn what these do. Okay, so Q was auto move. Well, hopefully I can be your morning entertainment for while you eat and wake up a little bit. C was spell. F was use / interact. E was interact. What was F? F was sheath. Sheath weapon. And then control was stealth. Caps was walk. And then 1 through 8 was hot slots. Right, I think that's most of them. Save. Right, and then theoretically that will pop up. And then I've also got additional triggers in here. So this is just reading Twitch chat. If these things pop up, they'll do that. And then we just want to save that. And we want to make sure that our TTS is not reading out every single thing that gets said, because that's going to be annoying for everybody involved. So we add in just more of these texts, and this is really easy. Where we basically just say if like Q is said, all lowercase q, pretty much ignore the TTS. So we've already got M1, M2, E, and F, so we want Q and C. So how early in the morning is it for you? I'm guessing my partner's in the US, so I'm guessing you're probably 6, 7 a.m.-ish. Maybe even earlier.
Is Sammy like a all-in-one program? It looks nice. I just subbed to your YouTube and saw you were making a fishing game with it, which is awesome sauce. Also, it's 6:22 a.m. for me. LUL, I woke up earlier than I wanted to.
Oh god, yeah. I did that last night. I woke up at like 2:30 in the morning, couldn't get back to sleep, and it was awful. My sleep is really messed at the moment. And yes, I am making a fishing game. So the fishing game is kind of like my first delve into Sammy. Like I'm not a programmer in a background as my background. Like I haven't had a lot of stuff, but I really like the logic behind programming. It's a ton of fun. It's like a really interesting thought exercise of like just procedural commands and all that. So I have a lot of fun. So I'm using the fishing game to try and work out just how far I can push this program and what sort of stuff I can do. Because at its base, it will sync up with Twitch and it will sync up with OBS, and it will basically turn things on and off a little bit. So the fishing game is a lot about turning or activating things in OBS and then turning things off in OBS. So we'll definitely work more on that in a later stream, because I've still got a bunch of work to do with that, including some animations. But thanks for going and checking it out. This is definitely a really fun thing to play with. I learned about the program from another streamer called Shindings, who's fantastic and has done a lot of things with Sammy. What else do I need? I need 1 to 8. 4, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Too many statements. But that's actually not too bad, because we can just set up another if statement. I think eventually I would like to learn how to do all this in like Python or something, because I think I'll be able to do just so much more in that program. So what we need here is another one. So we just stick in another if statement. So if text is, what do we need? 5, 6, and 7. Oh, sorry. 6, 7, 8. Super. Okay. So do you find a lot of this like background coding stuff interesting? Or are you the sort of person who likes to get into the gameplay?
This song making me want to load up my GameCube and play Pokemon Coliseum or something. It's hyping me up. Let's go.
Yes, this is Wind Waker. I miss Colosseum. I'm actually slightly disappointed. I think I played it later on in emulator. But yeah, Colosseum was one of those ones that I skipped. I always did the Pokemon Stadium way back in the Nintendo. So we'll just piece this up. Alright. If it's any of those, stop it. Theoretically, it won't crash because I have done that before. We've done all of that. Alright, now the fake chatter. So in this case, we have our fake chatter number 1. So he is all about mimicking a chatter, and he's just going to randomly input something every random time. So this is like
Also, I think this stuff is interesting. It's cool. You're showing it off. Makes me want to try.
Good, you should. Like it's really good. Like I'm just starting out with the streaming. I don't know if I'm gonna like make this take off, but I want to like give the streaming thing a go and make some stuff, and like it's a really fun project. And I'm having a blast with it. Like it's got really good documentation, and if you go through some of the fishing stuff, we go through the documentation too. So I've learned about arrays and all that. It's really accessible, and I love that. It's a fantastic starting point. I think you can even export the JSON codes, which is I think all the background coding. Don't quote me exactly on that. I don't know enough about JSON, but in theory, I could read it off and figure out how I can translate to another coding language. So maybe I'll do that at some point. But yeah, even loading this up and just mucking around with it and seeing what you can do, it's definitely I recommend it. So we went 1, 2, 3, 4. So we want mouse 1, mouse 2, E, F. We want Q at 5. 6 is going to be C. 7 we're going to have as control. 8 will be caps. And then 9 through 16 is going to be our number keys. So 1. Oh, I keep copying the switch statements. Oops. You don't want to do that. That's wrong. This should all be in here. Don't copy the switch statement. The switch statement is the overarching thing saying what to look at. The case statements are what we want. And effectively this is allowing us to do multiple inputs without doing a whole bunch of if statements. So rather than going if it's this then ignore, you're basically just saying look for whichever value this is. And then when you find the right value, then do that thing. And theoretically this works, and I don't have to do a whole bunch of if statements. Or it gets confused and thinks it's a value, and I'm stuffed. And I have to do if statements, which I'd rather not do. And I'll do 3.
Lul.
Yeah, it's the fun thing. The amount of times I've crashed this program, because I've put something in that it doesn't understand. Probably too many times. Like when I was practicing and trying to work out all the TTS stuff to make sure that it doesn't read out all the commands. I forgot to put in that text bit, which is the bit that it's meant to be looking for to read, and it just crashed the whole program because it was like, I don't know what I'm looking at. And 8. Okay. So let's see if this works. So we want 1 to 16. I think allow float was the bit that lets it use 1 and 16 as well. So what we can do is we can have a look at our variable window. So we can run this, and as you can see, the timer keeps putting in random numbers. We use this in the fishing game too, to do a random start timer. So we'll keep going along. Honestly, 100 is probably too much. Let's just do like 25 while we're testing this. Save it. So this value will need to be like 10 or something rather. So let's run it. Oh. What random key? Oh, sorry. So the R floats decimals. Hold on. Redo this. B. Okay, perfect. All right. So you hit the thing, and then alright, it looks like we're in business. So it does keep dodging it. So we'll just wait until it's 10 again. 10. And then it goes M2. Perfect. Okay. So that's all exactly as we want. Oh, no, it's 3 again. So our fake chatter is... Oh, it's probably too much. So we're going to set him back to 100. And we can just keep that value at 10. But now, every now and then, he's going to help out. So he's just going to be our random input. Okay, so we can save this and make sure this is all working. Our TTS is there. We can turn our music off for the moment. Right. We can apply changes. We can start new. Helps if I don't forget to unmute. Because I had the volume down. Okay, let's go back. Run it back. And we can turn our display capture off because we're no longer doing the coding stuff. Okay, so we just want to back to main menu, sound on. Okay, options. There we go. Apply. All right. Can we hear? We all good? I'll do one very quick.
Let's go.
Oh,
We win these wars.
we do win these wars. Also, I just realized that I forgot to alter the triggers on a lot of these, specifically all the numbers. So we'll just very quickly do this. 5. Okay, they're all correct. They're all correct. E, F, C. Okay. New. Start your game. Okay. Here we go. Oh, just like how I remember back when I was a kid. Also, I got suckered in by the horse armor again.
Oh no, there is no game audio frick LUL.
Ah, okay, hold on. We can fix that. I've probably got the game audio capture wrong. Yep, okay. Oh, why isn't that working? Alright, let's see if we can work out capture audio. Okay. See if this is better. So if I go remove this. Oh, that's coming through. We good? That's looking good. Can we hear stuff now? Let's also put our chat in the bottom.
Yeah, we good now.
Oh god.
Hail yeah. Ha.
why is my tissue? Oh, it's because I've got it in that folder. I don't want that folder. No. Go. Get out of that. Okay. Game capture. Why are you just a white screen now? Okay. Come on, OBS. Be good to me. Why would it do this? Okay, so it's fine when it's there. It's not fine when it's at the bottom. So what's the TTS? Why is that? Also, hold on, let me just move into this. Why is it doing that? I also want to steal this for a second. Copy. And paste. Reference.
What's up, my flimflams?
There we go. Anyway, alright. We're doing very annoying setup stuff. Because for some reason the TTS stuff. No, now we're good. Okay, back to that. Theoretically, everything is fine now, and all the stuff that should be working is working. All right, who do we want to play as? And while we decide who we want to play as, we're going to add in some sort of text to let people know what the commands are. I think it's exclamation mark controls. If my thing doesn't magically disappear. Okay. Remove this. Let's try this again. Text. Controls. Exclamation mark controls. We'll just stick that down in the corner. Or did I set it as command? I didn't set it as anything. Yeah. It's gonna be.
I think in Argonian or in Orc because it will make more sense that they're doing questionable things LUL, or a very weird looking elf.
Well, you know what? That can be arranged. Okay. Exclamation mark controls now. Oh, I need to add that to the TTS stuff too. Edit command. We'll just make this case sensitive. TTS space. Add in the or. Save. Okay. Save. Alright. Very good. Argonian. You know what? I'm going with. I think I like Argonian. I haven't done Argonian inland. Alright. We're going to be Swordmarsh. And now the fun of randomization. Alright, this is it. We can even protrude his stuff a little bit. Be very flat-headed. Growths. Do you like this one here? Do you want it bigger? Actually, I kind of like the little short spikes. Overview. Alright, character name. Billy. Billy the Argonian. Good picking locks, increased intelligence. Done. Okay. So, if you want to do M1 or something or other as our test to see if it's all working, and if it's not, bugger. Okay. Good news. It worked. It also crashed the program. Okay. So what happened? So it did simulate the thing. Command name mouse simulate real argument incorrect defined. Okay. I need to do a snip. Alright. Alright. So let me show you. Alright, display capture. Alright, this is what we got. This wonderful error message. Alright. So I gotta reactivate everything. Activate TTS. Bridge is all connected. We need to make sure this reconnects to main OBS properly. Okay, good. Okay, so we're in chat controls keyboard, ID 39, so here. Alright, so left button. Errand step 1 of event for object active button. The real argument incorrect type. So step 1 was this. So I didn't like the timeout. Okay. So let's just remove the wait to timeouts on that save. Okay. So it seemed fine with the queue. It just didn't like the mouse button. So let's save this. We'll run our fake chatter again. Alright. Alright. Give me a mouse button again. Give me a punch. I could probably even load up my phone to do some testing too. No.
Hey, listen.
Oh,
it
man.
must break your heart, huh?
It really
Being
doesn't
so
like
close
the
to
mouse
the water,
clicks.
knowing you'll never get to swim again. You know, sometimes when they let us in the yard,
I have an idea.
you can hear the sounds from the lake.
So what we're
The
going to do
boats, the
is we're going to
gulls,
keep mouse
so
1
close.
as is,
No, you'll never
but
get
we'll
to swim
go
again,
into
Argonian.
our
But don't worry, you'll
controls,
be dead soon enough.
and
That's
our
right.
left and mouse
You're
will
going to
bind
die.
these to something that doesn't get used. Uh-oh. Sammy, no. Crashed again. Okay. Semi-core and task. Right. Let's run it back. Let's go again. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to go in and we need to remove our mouse clicks. We want to do a button simulate keyboard simulate press. I think that's what I had on the rest of these. Keyboard simulate press, yes. Alright. So we'll do that and we'll do keyboard simulate press. Alright, and we need to find a button that isn't really used. It's probably going to be like U and Y. Theoretically, they do nothing. U and Y. Yep, they don't seem to do anything. Perfect. So we'll add in additional stuff here of Y and U, and we'll keep the command the same so that it's no different. But M1, which is our power attack, is just going to be Y. Save, and we'll put in our timeout. Actually, maybe not for the mouse presses. We'll leave those without a timer, and then letter U. Right, so the command is exactly the same. It's no different. It's just pushing stuff on the keyboard instead. And then we need to reconnect our bridge so that all our TCS and everything works. Okay. Confirm changes. All right. So try our mouse 1 and mouse 2s again.
Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For
Let's see if we crash.
Boris, lock that door behind us.
Yes, sir. My sons. They're dead, aren't they?
We don't know that, sire. The messenger only said they were attacked.
Beautiful. There we go.
No, they're
Okay.
dead.
So M1 and
I
M2
know
works.
What's this
Okay,
prisoner doing here?
we're in business.
This cell is supposed to be
So we
off
don't
limits.
need our display capture
Usual
anymore.
mix-up with the watch.
Okay.
Never mind. Get that
So
gate
yeah,
open.
something it really
Stand
doesn't like
back,
with the mouse
prisoner.
clicks.
We
It's
won't
a bit,
hesitate to kill you if you
bit
get in
iffy
our way.
about that.
You, prisoner, stand
But
aside.
we need to run our fake
Over by
chatter
the
as well.
window. Stay out of the way
For a
and you
little bit of
won't get hurt.
randomness.
Prisoner, stand away from the door. Over by the window now.
Okay. So it only took
No sign of
51
pursuit,
minutes
sir.
to get
Stay
started,
put,
but we're in.
prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you. Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right. And this is the day. Gods give me strength.
Okay, so theoretically, with the correct timing, you could also make me select chat stuff that I really don't want to select.
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
Why am I in jail?
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for. I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
No,
So
I
do
go
we
my
all.
own way.
But what path can
Unless
be
chat
avoided
says I go a
whose
different
end
way, in
is
which
fixed
case I
by
probably
the
go that way
almighty
because they
gods?
force me.
Please, sire, we must keep moving. Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
Don't try anything.
Looks like this is
I'm
your
watching.
lucky day. Just stay out of our way.
So I should probably make sure I quick save a lot, because I get the feeling I'm going to be accidentally punching a whole lot of people that I don't necessarily want to be punching. Yeah,
Quiet
like that.
and stay out of the way.
Don't try anything. I'm watching you.
There's trouble ahead.
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
The captain's down. Take them down! You don't want to do that. Do your worst.
You're lucky I like you. Otherwise you'd be dead already.
Don't push me, prisoner.
Get him.
Don't push me, prisoner.
Are you up?
Oh boy,
Right, sire.
free
We're clear.
clothes. Alright,
Captain Red.
I'm an assassin now.
She's dead. Sorry, sire, but we have to keep moving.
How could they be waiting for us here?
Don't
Be
know.
careful.
It's too late to go back now. Don't worry, sire. We will get you out of here.
They won't be the first to underestimate the Blades. I'll take point. Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
Oh god, why am I slow? Oh god, no, there's a rat! Get some free rat meat. Oh, I also realized
Lamau.
there is so much stuff I just realized that you can make like when I'm trying to like lockpick stuff, you can just mess up the lockpick constantly. And I could just like run out. Oh, this is an atrocious idea. Okay. I've got leather. Oh. Ouch. I do remember hearing things about the difficulty being a bit of a pain at expert, because I've got this set to expert, so we'll see. Okay, gotta remember the old school lockpicking of Oblivion. Alright, if you have a lockpicking, try to pick most locks. If you move the lockpick from slot to slot, press A to D, W to move your mouse up to pick upwards into the tumbler. When the tumbler reaches the top of the lock, you'll hear a metallic sound. Press space to secure it in place when all tumblers are secure at the top. The lock will open. Okay, so it's up and then space. Take. Because I think if M1 doesn't mess with the lockpicking and it has to be space, we'll go in and we'll add spacebar specifically for the lockpicking. Also, why isn't my stuff doing anything? Because control should have put me in sneak. Alright. Let's double check. Yeah, control isn't. Interesting. Alright. So we might have to set a different key for control. So caps lock worked. We don't need to worry about shift. Alright, let's do that quickly. So we want a different key for sneaking, or at least an additional key. So let's do... Thank you. I definitely wanted to press Q right then. Okay. Okay, so let's add in T. Oh, what was T? I assigned something. Oh, T was wait. We actually... Let's get discard changes. Okay, so let's do like P or O or something rather. So sneak, we'll do P. Right. So we'll add that in here. So we're just gonna simulate press letter P. Save. We'll save that for the moment. Right, and when we do another lockpick, we'll test out the mouse one stuff. For some reason, it's not reading the broadcaster, so we might need to actually add in some extra triggers. So in here, if I go in here to the triggers, I think we add in a copy of this. So we want to copy this for the broadcaster. Save. So I might have to specifically specify broadcaster in this case. Oh, not that one. This one. So these are all the wonderful caveats of SAMU that you eventually learn. That there are certain little things where it will apparently ignore the broadcaster in most instances, which kind of makes sense in some ways. I think long term I'd like to set up a extra little bot so that it's not the broadcaster. Broadcaster. And broadcaster. Okay, great. Sick. Alright. Okay, so does... Okay, mouse 1 does do it, so you should be able to do mouse 1 for lockpicking as well. Close my journal, navigate to the magic tab and do clairvoyance. Okay, so let's do maybe clairvoyance on like 8 or something or other. And then we'll heal minor wounds on 1. Oh, you switched to that. Okay, so it's done. Okay. So 1 is heal minor wounds, 2 is clairvoyance. And then C is cast. Take all this. Heal. Thank you. Thank you for the heal.
Does it need to be caps?
Nope, doesn't need to be caps. It should be fine without case sensitivity. Okay. I think I'm going to have to turn difficulty down, particularly at the early levels. Hooray, healing! Yes.
Lumao. Corn. I like.
Wonderful.
Meep. Corn. LUL.
Beautiful. Oh yeah, so we need to do that. So if
No
there's
point
any...
playing hard difficulty.
Yeah, I kind of.
Just meat sponges.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was feeling. But I don't want to be on my inventory. Okay. So we also want our... Oh, get a club too. Okay, so if there's anything in particular you want on the hotbars, we can do that too. I reckon we stick our club on 1. Let's put our bow on 2. Make sure arrows are equipped. Oh, I've got rusty iron too. We can stick that on. Yeah, I think I like the club more than the war axe. Although it is less damage. Maybe not. Maybe war axe is better. And then we'll go back to our magic. And we'll stick heal on 8. And clairvoyance on 7. Even though we don't really need clairvoyance. Okay. Where's that system? Bring it. Confirm. Alright. Pulling. Swap to. Well, that worked better. New plant. Both. What do you mean unequipped? No. Sorry. Bow is working out nicely for me. Rusty iron shield, lettuce, cheese wedge. Oh, warhammer. Wait. Okay, I need to dip something. I cannot carry any more items. Okay, we're gonna drop one of those. We probably don't need 2 bows. Alright. Cave some heads in. We'll bind our iron warhammer to 3, I think. Now bows back on 2. So if I do that, yeah, okay, my shield does come back. Okay, thank you for the axe. I guess I'm using the axe now. Yeah, it's still not picking up. The random thing still isn't picking up my my commands. I'll have to make a separate bot, I think, for the random chatter. Thank you for the healing. But yeah, but that will be a separate project of doing Twitch bots. See, this is great.
Do you have any intentional delay on?
No. So actually, yes. Hold on. I do. Within the button, it's just preventing spamming. But it might be that you're trying to do an action at the same time as something else as well. But we can remove the delays, which actually might not be a bad idea. I did have inbuilt stuff, but it was only meant to like wait a second. But that might not be quite so good in this instance. Alright, I've removed any of the delay stuff. Okay. Sneak with the Warhammer. Sure, I'm gonna walk to. Okay, where is he? Ah, free sneak experience. Oh, that's right. Man, I've forgotten all the Oblivion systems, like the mortar and pestle and all that jazz. I'm so used to the Skyrim systems. Oh. Iron short sword. What do I want to ditch? Do I like the short sword more than an axe? Do we want to be a sword guy? Nah. Alright. Don't drop that. Why am I come? No. This on. What did I pick up to encumber me? I probably don't need bones and crap, right? No, I'm not trying to. Let me drop it. Left shift. Okay. I think I heard another goblin. Here. Maybe not. Guess not. And dagger. Gold. Oh. Okay, club, you're out. And we don't need 2 rusty daggers. Actually, we don't even need 1 really. Okay. Oh. I might try that. Oh, shit. There is still a shot. Oh, what? Why am I falling in the hole? What? Shaman stuff. Actually, with the shaman stuff's pretty good. Repair hammer. Wait. Shock damage. I think I'm gonna ditch the leather stuff. And we probably don't need upgrades for those anymore. All the mythic dawn stuff. Okay. That gets us some spells. My longsword. Maybe not. My arrows and quick. Alright. Honestly, probably good that we're almost done with this tutorial. Then we can get into survival world stuff in towns.
Find a defensible spot to protect the Emperor until help arrives.
Help? What makes you think help will get here before more of those bastards?
Here they come
We need to
again!
get the Emperor out
Wonderful.
of here.
Oblivion! Take you!
That's not smart.
Yeah, I don't really want to hit him.
Damn it! It's that prisoner again! Kill him! He might be working with the assassins.
No, he is not one of them. He can help us. He must help us. They
As you
cannot
wish, sire.
understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
I'm not on
I've
good
served
terms
the
with the
Nine
gods.
all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder, which sign marked your birth?
Okay. What are we gonna be? Usually we can do a custom one, right? I thought there was an option for custom.
Holy moly, that guy is ugly.
Yeah, right? Fucking hideous. Should we do Lover's Kiss so you can just randomly paralyze people every now and then?
Not for the start sign.
Not for the start sign. Ah, okay.
For the other one, you can custom.
Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. Let's do... You know what? Let's do the Lover. Let's get Lover's Kiss, because that sounds like it could be fun.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come. Your stars are not mine. Today, the lover shall sweeten your journey as you confront your fate. My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face, I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied. No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall. I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
Why do you look up then?
You may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close.
Okay, can I have a sword?
We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this. Although I admit, things are not going according to plan. My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive.
Okay. Sure.
Stick close and let us do our job, and you'll be all right.
Okay. Let's put our special kiss spell, Lover's Kiss. Alright. Lover's Kiss is going to be on 7. Actually, let's make Love's Kiss 8. Let's make... Actually, no, I kind of want to heal it on 8. Oh, we've got Flare now too. We do Fireball. Yeah. So that's the general. Let's have 4 slots for spells. So let's do 8, 7, 6, and 5 for spells. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3, and 4 with weapons. Hey, Frank. Alright. Okay. C is Fireball now.
This one's mine! Protect the Emperor!
Not much farther.
Protect the Emperor!
Your
The Emperor's
destiny
in
calls
danger.
you down
Let's
a
get
different
this
road.
over.
Hello.
Please help us.
Hello.
How goes it?
Yeah, I'm alright. How are you?
Fire!
So, I'm afraid you have switched our spell to the Lover's Kiss.
Protect the Emperor!
Talos
Do her
deserves.
best!
Oh, is that Kiwi I hear?
No, Australian. Close though. Where are you about?
Hold up.
US?
I don't like this. Let me take a look. Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers.
Oi, oi, oi. And yeah, USA, smiley face.
Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go.
I'm guessing it's all the early morning pre-work / school and everything in the US at the moment.
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir?
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
Watch your back. For the Emperor! For the blades!
Glenroy, over here!
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Stranger, you chose a bad day to take up the cause of the city.
You thought we'd go down easy? No.
Oh no,
Tell
the
us,
Emperor's
say
being
us.
murdered. Also, I'm going to turn off the bot because it's not working.
Yeah, 4 a.m. No work today, though. Can you show the hotkey map real quick again? Sorry?
Oh, yeah, sure. You can also do exclamation mark controls and it will pop up with all of them. But let's show you the display capture while I've got it up as well. I'm going to just... yeah, we'll just delete it. So, yep. So, yeah, so we've got mouse 1 and 2. So the only thing is you have to worry about like the standard Oblivion keys. So mouse 1 and mouse 2, you mouse click, so block and attack. Q is auto run, so you can just make me auto run. C is cast spell. F is the...
Oh, I meant in Oblivion, lol.
Oh, that's fine.
Oblivion asterisk.
But yes, we've got F we use, E is our what was E again? I forgot what E was. Interact, grab and dismount. F was sheath. And then slot keys to change weapon as well. And control is crouch. Some of these I've got extra bindings and that's just to make the program work, but it's your fairly standard Oblivion controls. And you can do exclamation mark controls to get a refresher if you forget. So yeah, all the ones you have to worry about.
We failed. I failed.
Nope.
The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and the amulet. Where's the amulet of... Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the
I
veins
must
of
admit,
every
this
septum.
guard is
They see more than less than
horrible. Like
men. The
who
amulet of kings is a sacred
who
symbol
like
of the
meets a
Empire.
prisoner
Most people think
and
of the
then
red dragon
30
crown,
minutes
but
later
that's
is like,
just
you know
jewelry.
what? I trust
The
you.
amulet has power.
Here you can
Only
have
the true
this
heir of the blood
sacred
can wear it, they
amulet
say.
that the
He
Emperor's
must have
been
given
looking
it to you
after.
for a reason. Did he say why? Joffrey? He said that? Why? Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral. First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate.
I
That's
don't
where we were
remember
headed.
this guy having a
It's a
beard.
secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret.
Honestly, it's
Here,
been so long.
You'll need this
I can't
key for the
even
last
LOL,
door
right.
into the sewers.
It's kind of cartoonish writing. It sucks, because Balruz
There
is
are
actually a
rats and
cool-ass
goblins
guy.
down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced archer. Am I right?
He's pretty cool. I do like that quirk where it just like looks at your skills and it's just like, what have you been doing the most of? Okay, so this was the one where we can do custom class, right? Okay, so let's do custom class because that's kind of fun. So, what do we want to do? I think I'm always a big fan of like all the stealth stuff. Plus, I think going stealth leads to a whole lot of times of stealth getting messed up. So I think we go stealth. Part of me kind of wants to just go luck. Like luck and agility. I feel like I'm going to need some luck. Alright, any preferences? We'll keep looking through it. But if you've got preferences on which direction to go, where it's strength or agility or luck or whatever, speak now. Okay. And I think our major skills, I think we're gonna want athletics.
M1. Should I GTG, but I'll watch the VOD later. See ya, friendos.
See ya. I think we want mysticism. That's illusion. And then we'll grab
Jimmel not, Jimmel not.
Jewel not. So sad, I know. Alright, let's do sneak security. Acrobatics is always fun. Marksman, because we're already doing, but I will do switchcraft. So we're very much in the stealth realm. Okay, and our view is Sneaky Boy. The best class. Create the Sneaky Boy class. Yes.
Really? I would never have guessed. Still, I don't think you'll have any trouble with rats and goblins. You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it? Good. The Emperor's trust was well placed.
I think at the end of the street. So the reason we're not mouse one isn't specifically doing like a mouse click is because it kept crashing the program. So I need to go back and have a look at how to fix
I'll
that.
stay here.
Because I would like people to be able to like click on things in menus as well using the mouse button. I think that's more fun. So we'll address that next time. Right, and exit to sewers. Oh, the right side. Do. Does someone want to do control for me? I just want to make sure that the sneak stuff is working. I know caps lock was. But I'm not sure if any of the sneak commands have come through properly yet. And I don't know if it's just a timing thing. Yep, there we go. still working. Alright. So, there we go. Achievement unlocked. Escape the Imperial sewers. Okay. Now we start. So the real question is, what do we want to do? Do we want to do main quest? Do we want to go what's involved with the adventures of Billy, the Argonian? Okay, are you loading? Ooh, it's struggling. Alright, there it goes. I suppose it is loading the main map for the first time. Okay. I should probably put this on my SSD, but I'm not sure how much room my SSD has. Have to have a look. Ah, beautiful. The polygon. Alright. Oh, we can go off on our own. Oh, we're a little laggy. Is that loads? Might have to drop some of the graphics down. Let's... we're on medium. No, we can probably bring some of these down, right? Like we don't need all the cloth and stuff. See if that helps. Yeah, it's a bit better. Alright, so that's right. Obviously, back to prison is the correct, right? Like, we escaped from prison, we should probably go back, turn ourselves in.
You have
Can
my
you
ear,
spare
citizen.
a coin?
No. Okay, so that's what our quest is to go all the way over to Coral. But we've got a bunch of stuff.
How
We should
are
probably
you?
sell some things. We've got discount spells, divine elegance. I think that was clothing. Mystic Emporium. Okay, let's sell.
Herbal Grow Orkog knows you need axes and blunt weapons, big ones. So he makes them and sells them here. Slash and Smash, the Big Orc Weapons Shop. Big weapons for big heroes.
I hate him.
What can I interest you in?
Oh yeah, there's the bartering system, right?
A fine transaction.
Wasn't there a way to get better oh no, it's haggling on purchasing. Yep, let's get rid of some of this stuff.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
Sell our gold nugget, sell our knife. What don't we want? Probably don't need 3 human skulls. Or just skulls of whatever.
An excellent bargain.
Yeah, I kind of want to go 2-handed weapons. So let's sell our rusty shield and axe. And we'll keep our iron. Okay. And I don't think we could grab a dagger, maybe. It's got steel warhammer.
Come back and see me again.
Leave me alone.
true.
Herbal Grow
Rumors.
Orkog. Slash and Smash.
Alright, rumors. What have you got?
Bofiel from the Arcane University is looking for someone to chase the bandits from Camp Ailes. Probably trying to enhance her weird machine.
Alright.
Stop talking.
Okay. So I think we want to grab. What's this? Mystic Emporium? Don't know, that was Divine Elegance. This was the spell place, right? Discount spells. Okay. Let's see if we can get some more interesting spells.
Edgar Vautrin, you don't want the very best. You want cheap. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Okay, so we could do some conjuration and get a bound dagger just in case. Which might be good. Snowball. Protection, curse, some scam, water breathing. Well, we don't need water breathing because we're Argonians, so we already get that. Also, how is 500 cheap? What sort of scam is this? So we want some illusion spells. What illusion spells do you have? Absolutely none. You have conjuration though. Mysticism. Oh, detect life might be handy. Alteration also kind of gets handy. Okay. Oh, I don't have enough gold. No. Can I haggle? So what am I doing? So okay, how much do I have to take off? I need to take off 14. So if I try get it down to like 150. Maybe we try
That's just not reasonable.
I thought there was a mini game involved. Okay, hold on. Can I butter him up with some persuasion? Okay. Old persuasion. In each attempt to persuade him, I said, Maya, boast, joke, coerce. Each of the actions raises along the character's disposition. Don't take too long because it's steadily falling. Whenever you hover over a possible action, the character's face shows their reaction to it. It can be love, like, dislike, or hate. The disposition increases if you select a love, like action and decrease it, disliked or hated. The potential gain or loss is based on your speechcraft and how full the wedges. Try to select full wedges when they're aligned with actions the person likes, and emptied when they're aligned they don't.
Yes?
Okay. Good bribe, but that defeats the point. So he really likes coercing, kind of
Sure,
likes jokes.
that's cute. Whatever you want. Don't try to manipulate. I doubt it.
Okay. So hates and admires.
Don't try
that's
to
good.
manipulate me.
We can do a
Not
little
bad.
joke.
I doubt it. Whatever you want.
A big of that. So we want
What
shitty
nonsense.
admire. We'll take a shitty
good one.
joke to get
I
that.
doubt it. Yes,
Color.
yes, whatever you say. I doubt it. Not
Admire.
now, not later, not ever. Don't, please. Yeah, I get it. I doubt it. Not now. Yes, good one. I doubt it. Not now. Whatever you... good one.
Okay.
What nonsense. I accept. I have no choice. That's pretty good. I doubt it. Not now, not later, not ever. That's pretty good. I doubt it. Don't, please. I'm sorry. Don't try to manipulate me. I accept. I have no choice. That's pretty... I doubt it.
Okay. So 78.
That works for me.
Let's see. If he
Only
will
quality goods
sell
for
it
sale here.
To us
What can I
now.
interest you in?
Okay, so we want bound dagger at 126. Good. We do it. Beautiful.
Another satisfied customer.
Okay,
Take care.
so we now have no money, but we have bound dagger. So that will be our slot 5 spell, I think. And we sold our slot 1, so we currently have nothing. What's soothing touch? No. Go back. Bound dagger. So what was soothing touch? Oh, it's calm. Okay. Well, that might come in handy. So calm was illusion, right? Illusion, yes. Okay, so we can train that a little bit if we calm people.
You have my ears.
And we'll do our bound deck on 1.
What? Speak.
How are you? Can I help you?
Who's this? Remus.
Othiel from the Arcane University.
Yes, we know about the Arcane University.
Take care.
Okay. I think we start with the main quest line. I think that's our first protocol.
Speak.
What
Can
is
I
it,
help
citizen?
you, citizen? The Emperor is dead, and so are his heirs. We're a legion without a leader. The Blades were trusted with our Lord's protection, and they failed. A short stay in our lovely Imperial prison should cool your enthusiasm for a life of crime. The drunk tank, in particular, has a...
Oh god. For a
Carry
second I
on.
thought he was going to throw me in jail. Okay. So if we go here, and I'm guessing to the right to take us out of the city.
Hello. What do you want? Bo Thiel from the Arcane.
Okay, they really want to talk to me about the
Yes?
Arcane University. Okay. What do you like? Happy smiley for jokes. Not so happy with coerce. Pretty happy with boast. Doesn't like admire.
Remarkable. That's just talk. Oh, that's great. Don't try to manipulate me. Don't try to manipulate me. Well done. You can't skip. That's great. How's it go again? That's really funny. Not now. Not well done. You're wasting your breath.
That was a particularly good one.
You're good. Take care.
God, I missed all the mini games. I'm kind of sad
You
that
have
they
my
didn't
ear,
continue
citizen.
some of these into Skyrim.
Speak.
Bethesda seems to like keep dumbing down all these like little extra mechanics so that they're just passive stuff. It's way more fun when they've got an active element to it.
You have my ear, citizen.
I think having a dagger that's bound is going to be kind of handy. Like just in case we lose our weapons or something or other, at least we've got something we can summon. Okay. What's here? What's off the beaten path? This is an old fort. But what's here? If anything. Oh, oh. Huh? Who's this guy? Right. Iron Claymore. And non-rusted armor. Hello. Yes. So it's slightly better. It's not hugely better. I will take the claymore though. Because it does weigh a bit less. Oh. Oh. Come on. Come on. Where's heal? What? Yeah. Didn't like that. Don't know where they're going. But I'm just gonna leave them there. I'm not sure I want to turn the handle. Okay.
What's that? What's that? Where are you?
You're pathetic. Why won't you die?
Why won't you die?
This ends here.
Classic Oblivion.
You move like a pregnant cow.
Surely there's a way to get rid of these guys without opening the floodgates, right? Oh, I didn't put the claymore. Probably want to put the claymore up. Okay. Yeah, I'll take my luck.
mud crabs more fearsome than you. I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
Yeah. Run away. Healing. Fine. Oh, first stuff might be better. Because I'm probably making a bit of noise in my current armor.
Now, you will feel no pain!
Get this over with. Show me what
You'll
you
make
got.
a fine pair of boots,
Says
lizard!
they can see me, but
Die, damn you!
Take that.
Ha! You'll
You're
never
supposed to
take me
be
down!
impressed.
This ends here!
Let's get this over with.
Yeah! This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death!
alright. Let's do fur, because I think light armor is gonna do better. But we'll keep our iron stuff just in case. Oh, that's right. You have to sleep to level up too, don't you? Alright, where's a bed? I know there was one back there. Was there one around here? Nope. Alright. Let's go back. I think it was this side. Yes. Alright. Sleep. Why now? Alright, level 2. Okay, what do we want? 12 virtues. What were the virtues? Ah, there's like points and some cost more depending on level. We got to 5. Okay. What do I want? I probably need agility up. I'm probably a little bit on the squishy side. So let's maybe bump endurance. And then the last two will do strength. I'm not sure intelligence is too important yet. Because we're not doing a ton of spellcasting, we're really just healing. Alright. Yeah. Full edge. I think we're just gonna get the coral. And then that coral will stop. And I'll have a bit of a look at why the mouth click functions weren't working. And go from there. And then we'll finish up. And yep. Okay, so let's save and we'll finish up here.
Yes? Can I help you?
No, you can't go away.
He's upstairs. Go ahead.
Okay. Maybe. Okay, so let's have a bit of a look into set. And we will pop our music on. So our main problem was when we were using the mouse functions. It kept cracking, and we kept getting this error where it was real argument incorrect type undefined in object active button. So that was referring to our simulate mouse click of left and right button. So we wanted left button. So mouse simulate click. Mouse simulate, it might not work. That have anti-cheat protection. So there's a possibility, but why would Oblivion have anti-cheat? So I suppose the thing we want to test is will it work just pressing a button? So let's turn this off for a second. And we'll save that as just our regular mouse click. It might be because we have an undefined duration. So let's just try and rule that out by putting in a duration, and we'll see if it saves. Okay. And to test this, we'll put in a new button, which is just going to be push me. All it's going to do is return. I think I can make it to a pop-up. So pop-up message. Yay! I've been pressed. Pog. Okay, so that's what we care about. And then we're going to have our deck hopper program. I'm going to connect this up. Oh, we need to save this. There, cool. And then I'm just going to load up Twitch on my phone. So I can access chat, and theoretically, if I do M1, it pushes. Okay. So that works. So now let's just test again in Oblivion, which in hindsight means I shouldn't have closed the program. But you know what? Oops. Also, the semi-bridge disconnected. Okay, so if we pull up Oblivion, and you'll see a bit of a picture-in-picture thing go on for a bit. But in theory, if I go continue and I just do M1 here, that will work. So it may just have been that I wasn't putting in a duration, and that was the problem. and I didn't like.
Can I help you?
So if I'm in here and I go mouse one.
Indeed. Another mysterious visitor.
Yep.
Well, go
that'll
ahead.
work.
You know what you're looking for. I'll just go back to my reading.
Cool. So I'm guessing it was a time thing as to why it wasn't working. We'll just stay in Oblivion for a second, because the other thing that I didn't understand was why the random button I had going when it was putting stuff in chat wasn't actually activating anything. Okay, so on the upside, we can now put in our simulate mouse click. Just gonna turn the volume off for Oblivion, so it's not contradicting the music. Okay, so we should be able to do now, not middle button, but right button. And we'll make sure that our duration is that. Save. Okay. So under the same theory, if we go M2 now, we should get the right click. Cool, which is exactly what it's doing. Great. Although that was slightly laggy, but we'll see. Okay. That's good. That all works fine. The control stuff was being a bit silly, but we changed the button that it refers to, so that should all be good. Maybe we'll add in a space bar, but actually, let's do that. Let's add in space as well. Jump. So we just want simulate keyboard press for a space bar. I think it's under it. Yeah, space bar. Hold duration. Save. Done. And then our trigger for that is going to be chat message of jump. We want to add this to this, and we'll just go jump. In this case, we'll actually just specify that jump is spacebar. Just in case it's relevant in other situations. So locking, for example, can use spacebar as one of those things. So we really just want that. And the other question was, why wasn't our random thing? So let's just do it with our mouse press again. So we want a random button. And this will be random underscore timer. We want 1 to save 5 because we just want this to happen fairly quickly. And we wanted our if statement. So if our random timer was equal to 2, and then we just wanted a chat message, send chat message of M1 in this chunk. which was simple enough. I think I said if I set this up and I try and do a bot, I actually have to open up an additional Sammy thing. So I might have to do it a different way. That might be a little bit tricky. Because I'm fairly confident this sends through other things. Like it will always send a message through the broadcaster when it's connected to OBS. So it might even be complex enough that I have to have a second OBS running that just isn't broadcasting so that it can connect to a different Twitch channel so it can run the bot in this one. Because you can select default, you can set the channel stuff. But that's just stuff I have to look into. It would be better if this just works here. So otherwise, else is we want to use the button, trigger button. This would be test. And we just put in the button ID there. We don't want a delay. We want a slight delay actually. Probably want 1 second so it's not triggering always. Okay. So we should be able to run this. Oh, it automatically hit 2. Then we want to copy this because we want this to loop. So we put that there. Okay. We run that. So in theory, this should just close when it hits 2, right? But it's not. Although it's not actually typing the M1. Maybe it's because I was in something. Save it. Okay. So we'll see if it pushes the button. No, it's not. So let's stop it. Okay. So for whatever reason, if I type it manually, it's fine. But if I send the command, it doesn't, in chat, it doesn't like it. So what we might have to get it to do is just push the button directly and send the message. So it looks like it's sending the message and it's working that way, but it's actually not. Which, you know what? It's not that hard to do. So let's just up this value to 100 for the moment. And we're just going to turn off our trigger buttons so that it's not looping. So in that case, what we want it to do is we want it to do 3 things. So we want it to so we want to go back to how we had it before I deleted it, which I really shouldn't have done because that was silly, but we'll redo it. So our if statement now is going to look like if the value is 2, we want to add in a switch statement, and we want to run another random. Yep. So now we want random picker. Minimum value will be however I think we had 16. We're probably at 17 now with the with all the extra stuff. So we got 1 to 17. So a switch statement is if the variable random picker actually, I don't think I put quotations in. I think I just do this because it is a value. And then we want a case statement. Alright, and we just want numbers. So we want 1 through 17. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, yep, that's 16, 15. Wait, no, we don't need 18, we only need 17. Okay, so now we've got all of these, and then our baseline is going to be if this happens, we want to send a chat message here. We want to trigger the associated button, and then at the end of this case statement, we want to trigger itself. So no matter what case statement it hits, we want to trigger itself. So our first one is going to be M1. The nice thing about this is it also kind of teaches people how to do this. Okay. So what we need all our button IDs. I will have to go through all of these. So our button ID of this. We might even make it queuable. I'll think about that one. We might mess with some of that functionality too, and whether it's worth queuing the button presses. Maybe that works better, actually. Now think about it. Because I wanted the delays, because there's animations and stuff that plays too, right? In a lot of instances. So it's probably worth, particularly for the mouse 1 and 2, to have a delay after it, but allow it to be queuable so that you can spam it and make me swing a whole bunch of times. think about that one. Yeah, so then we need to copy these. Paste these all through here for each of our buttons. So, what are we gonna want? We're gonna want M1, M2. Where's our question note? Let's pop this on my second monitor so I can see. M1, M2. We want Q, C, F, E. We want control, caps, and then we're gonna have space as an additional one. And then we want 1 through 8. Okay, perfect. So then we can save that. So that's our base. And then what we want is our IDs. So we need this one. Honestly, I think we can, after this, we just do this, like Q. Although, honestly, I prefer to take this. ID 60. One way I could have done this was rename them. So the 39, 41, 60, 61 was C, F is 42. He's 43. Control and caps. Space is our jump. Caps, so let's switch that up. 62. So 62 is 1. We should just have 63, 64, etc. Let's do that. 62, 63, so this should be 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, and 69. 869. I'll just double check. 69. Alright. Great. So now, if this goes back on, what we can do is we can pull up our little deck hopper here. We can save it. We can actually run it from the deck hopper. If we save this, and we'll rename him. Move that little push me out. This is gonna be called fake Shadow 1. We save that deck so it updates that. So what we should see is if we push this button, nothing will happen for a little bit. Actually, I might have this too high, but it is counting. Okay, good. Let's bring this down to like 25. As we're testing. So what we should see is one of these like go on cooldown at roughly the same time that something gets sent in the chat. Yep, it's definitely going. What was the trigger button? 2. Okay, so control. Ah, I missed it. 1. No, I'm missing again. M2. Okay, so we know it's looping, so that's good. Oh, this is like watch pot never boils situation. The second I look, it doesn't want to go. But before it went like 3 times in a row. Come on. Where's the deck cover? Okay, that's alright. Time is going, time is going. You can do it. You can hit 2. Yep, there it is. Alright, I use 6. Alright, yep, perfect. Okay. Exactly what we want. So now that it's pushing that, we should be good. So let's do a bit of a test. So 25 actually seems to be pretty good. Like it's happening a little bit, but it's not too crazy. So I'm just gonna run this. Okay, we're gonna save that deck. Check and make sure the bridge and everything is all connected. And we're just gonna go back into Oblivion for a little bit. Alright. And we're gonna see if just stuff changes. So maybe we won't do this. Will go into here. And we'll turn our music off. Oh, we look at this. Okay, so down the road. Okay, cool. Control. So we crouched. And I just want to turn the master volume back up. Okay. So in theory, as we run around and do a couple of things, we'll go back to that point. But okay, cool. Claymore run equipped. There we go. Okay, so yeah, this is what we wanted to happen. Okay, well apparently we've got a Claymore now. Alright. This was the kind of randomness I was hoping for. Alright. And we could even, instead of running like the one bot, we could have like 2 or 3 of them going. Each running a timer, but like they're maybe less consistent. So there's a couple of different options for how this goes. But yeah, essentially my hope is that with this we can simulate larger Twitch chats. So even when like smaller groups of people, like we had like a couple, and a couple is fine. And it's fun to be able to influence it. But when you're the only one, like you're the one who has to be pressing it all the time, it's not so much fun. You kind of miss out on all the extra fun stuff, particularly because there's like a delay. I think a lot of these stuff can work a lot better with larger chats. But yeah, hopefully this will allow us to simulate that. And then in the future, yeah, with more people, like even like 10 or 15.
This is a holdup. Hand it over or die.
Please, I have no
Times are
money.
hard when a robber can't even make an...
Okay, he actually left it.
Yeah. You will know pain.
Where's... Oh. Paralyze. Right.
This ends here. Kind of want his battle axe.
I also think I want to try this with Skyrim New Vegas and stuff, because one of the interesting caveats with this that I keep seeing pop up is not being able to like switch and do things in the with other animations. So like sometimes like sneak and or like switch weapon and things like that is getting eaten by existing inputs. So as I try and fight things, like my input of being mid-attack animations like overriding what other people are doing, which is a little less interesting. I don't want my weapon away. So I want to see if we end up in the same position as in like some of the other games, like some of the Fallout, some of and like Skyrim, so one of the other Elder Scrolls. So I think it'd be fun. But I really like this sort of premise and the idea of having giving chat the ability to basically mess with the gameplay in multiple ways, in more than just like chatting and like suggesting things for me to do. Like having active input that I can't control is very, very amusing to me. So yeah. And honestly, it's not all that complicated to set up. It's pretty simple. Like we did most of it today. I did like a little bit beforehand just to sort of get a general idea of how to approach it. But most of the stuff I did, yeah, today as we were doing things. And I'm sure in this case, it'll be fun, particularly in situations where I'm mid-combat. Because I'm pretty sure swapping spells and things mid-combat will always work. It doesn't seem to get overwritten. So if I'm mid-combat and I'm like not focused on what chat is doing... Oh shit. See, like that, right? When the bloody bot decides I'm going to press Q and auto-run you off a bloody building. And the worst part is my heal isn't even on. Because the freaking bot decided I'm going to switch to the, kiss. Okay. Right, so yes, moments like that were the ones that I'm hoping for, where the button pressing actively causes me pain because it's launched me off a cliff, or I'm like mid stealth and it's taken me out of stealth and I've got caught. Dude, I am one. So yeah, lots of fun. And I'm glad that all got fixed. So hopefully for anyone who comes back or was checking out the VOD, yeah, next time. I actually might try to do some more tomorrow because I want to do a little bit more of this. And I'd like to try and get some moments of some fun stuff happening. So I think I'll try and stream consistently for the next couple of days. No, fucking. Alright. The bot's starting to annoy me. Freaking bot. What? No. I need this.
M.
Damn. I wonder if some of the chat messages are getting in. Let me change the thing. So there's some triggers in the commands, right, that allow you to change how the buttons work. Settings. So allow overlap. So allow overlap is allows the same button to happen at the same time. What's Q? Q, if the button is already running, we put in a queue and move forward once it's done. So like it should be working. Oh, that's just how it. Yeah, that shouldn't change anything. Also, I guess technically the display capture is capturing Oblivion twice there. But it's probably, I think for the best results, when you want to make me do something, pressing it once probably doesn't work. It's probably best to spam it a couple of times, because that will help account for the delay. So you almost want to preempt something and then spam it a couple of times to ensure the button gets pressed, and to make sure it happens at the time that you want it to. Actually, Jim, if you wanna give that a go for me. Yeah, see, there you go. Alright. Okay, I have a dagger now, I guess. Actually, that's a nasty combination. If you switch to bound dagger and then cast it, because I have to put away the weapon. I can't just swap. And thankfully, because the mouse button's working, you should be able to make dialogue choices for me as well. Oh boy, pussy. I wonder how much that horse costs, actually. Alright, horse.
If you are looking to buy a horse,
Okay.
Stop talking. Enough.
What is it, sir? The Chestnut Handy stables now offer to protect your horse. Seems handy enough.
Neat.
Farewell.
Okay. Check out town for a bit. Meander along town. I can't remember where everything is. I think Bravo was. Oh god! It's either Bravo was either Thieves Guild or it was the entire destroyed place, and I can't remember which. It might be the destroyed place, the place where the Oblivion Gate was.
Have you spoken with him recently?
I spoke to him recently. He really knows his way around. Knows every tree, rock, and cave in the area.
So long.
You too.
Why do you bother me? Go away.
What?
The worst thing is, no one even knows what happened. People heard the screams, but when they broke down the chapel doors, everyone was already dead.
In Coral, we Highlanders treat our gods' teachings as rules to live by.
Kavach was destroyed.
Our lives are governed by the Ten Commandments.
Kavach.
You're talking to me. Go bother someone else.
So it probably was. So Bravo was. Bruma was. Bruma was fighters, I think. Can't remember Chandal. No, Bravo was Dark Brotherhood, wasn't it? Because the statue's down there. Kavach was destroyed. Anvil might have been Thieves Guild. Oh god, it's been too long. Anyway, we'll figure it out. We'll learn. I'll do something. Someone will tell me I did a bad thing and that I have to become an evil person. And we'll be all good. Look,
greetings to you.
Yay. See, jump for joy. Pot knows what's up. Yay, dog. Yay. Good doggy.
Hail. I'm Rena Bruyant. I love dogs. Doesn't everyone? Farewell.
I actually remember this woman. She's just obsessed with dogs. Oh, no. I don't want to break into places. Everyone calm down. Calm. So much calm.
Good afternoon.
Good day. Everyone calm. Is there any value on the bookstores? Let's see.
Welcome to Renoir's Books. I'm the
But
only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
guides, manual spellcraft. Oh, maybe they're for making spells.
Goodbye.
Okay, so there's no like spell books. I think you have to go to the spell vendor in this game, as opposed to Skyrim, where you could just buy the books. Although there was a scroll there, so maybe that's what the book vendors are about.
Thanks for asking.
They say that the priests and priestesses of the Chapel of Dibella have all been murdered. No one even knows.
Hello, I'm Rashida, the smith, and I can show you some new things.
Training stuff. Flexibility to maintain maximum efficiency, break weapons, and armor less effective. Got it. Forgot about all those trainers.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. That's a fair deal.
Sell some of this. I guess we'll sell the more destroyed one. First shield. Yeah.
A good price for a good customer.
No, let's stick to fair. Let's ditch the iron. Where?
That seems a fair price.
Light armor.
That's a good deal. That's
for
a good deal.
Sneaking. Look at Quill. I don't think we have any value for. Some cloth.
You drive a hard bargain. I appreciate your business.
And we're not going to bother buying any.
Take care.
Anything there. No, give me my weapon back. Oh, I don't have the battle axe. Spell axe and 3, and I need this. Okay. Okay. But I think I'm gonna leave it there. And do some more tomorrow. Might even start a little bit late tomorrow. Because if there's a bunch of people from the US that are coming in, it's like really early morning for them. Maybe I'll stream it a little bit later for them so that they can maybe not be up quite so early, but we'll see. Or I could stream a bit longer. That's also true. Alright, but successful programming thing. It's all working now. The left and right mouse clicking appears to be all working too, which is great. Because that allows more stuff to do, particularly in menus, and the ability to now click on chat dialogue and stuff as well. So I think that's pretty good. Alright, well, let's leave it there. Thanks for watching and hanging out and helping me test stuff, and we'll do some more tomorrow, and we'll go through the main quest line. I think tomorrow we'll start doing some of that, and we might venture forth and check out some of the guilds. I think we might start with like fighters and mages. But cool. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.